What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Black Desert. So, as you guys know, I've been grinding Hystria for quite a while, and yeah, we're still going for the Elton piece. We got 3 Vodkins already. Feels bad. And I guess for all of you who are interested in just seeing how I go about grinding and all that stuff, we'll do another video. So anyway, let's get this started. Let me buff up. We're actually going to be using the Kudum Donut, and the reason why we want to do that is because it gives 5% extra drop rate, and you get it from the Thundercloud Kudum, I believe. So that said, this is what it does. Basically, you hit the U button and it shoots out those lightning things, which is pretty cool. I don't even think it does really much damage, but we're here for the extra 5% drop rate. And yeah, that's what it does. Anyway, cool. Let's go. Oh yeah, I'll put the loot on screen. There we go. Honestly, without Agris, the trash loot here, kinda, it's not the greatest. But you make so much silver just by getting like scrolls and Capra stones and everything else, and obviously you're here for the compass piece. And if you, depending on how many of those you get, trespassers. Actually, can you get the compass pieces from these towers? Like not from the tower itself, but like from the Eltons and 2 cars from it? I never actually knew. Or are these like in a way separate enemies? Guess maybe we'll find out in a few years. You always get 1 Capris and 1 scroll from it, which is always nice. But yeah, I think in an hour I can get like roughly like 19,000 loot on an average hour without too many things, like just the average one. So well, that's with Agris. Without it, it's probably like 10,000 or something. I don't actually know. We'll find out this hour. I still don't know how to do this pull properly, because in theory I want to try to get both Eltons in 1 pull, but then like the far one doesn't follow. So like this is what happens. I get left, someone gets left. I've seen people do the rotation the other way, like when you go in from the door and come this route first, but it just feels weird. I heard on like the Garmoth site, you know, that thing, that the site that tracks all your loot and all that stuff, I heard that they made it easier in a way to get the Elton piece, because you know, instead of just the Elton, it has the 2 car thingy. So instead of like 1,000 hours to get it, it's like 400, which is still a lot, and I hope to get it one day. The reason why I want the compass so bad is not so much like because I'm going to be in the desert, is because I actually do a lot of ocean stuff, more or less. And so a compass in the ocean is worth a lot more to me. And also, you know, just being able to like compass people places is always like a nice thing to do. So I want to be able to just help people out. Also, one of the biggest reasons though is you get the Polaris title, and I want that one. It just seems so cool. But the permanent compass for the ocean is literally the big one for me. I heard that the Aakman piece, which I'm gonna have to do last after I get to Elton, is gonna be like the Elton one isn't the, is the hardest, but the Aakman one not too bad from what I've been told. But you know, my RNG is kind of worse than most people's. I feel like I'm missing a buff actually, but I have no idea what. I think on average I get maybe like 40 to 50 ancient scrolls an hour. Yeah, those things. And maybe like 40 Capris an hour. So those are where the money really comes in. But yeah, oh crap, hold on. Donut. I know no one's like ever used it before because it's like why would you most of the time? But yeah, I should probably keep this. I'm gonna keep it even though it's not like rechargeable. So once you use all the durability up, it's done. The memento I got from Kudum. Also, I heard they, like when we read the patch notes last week, they changed up field bosses, right? So when you do them, you can get that scroll that gives 10%. And I should probably do that one day before grinding so get an extra 10% loot. Also, the reason why we don't have the Alkstone, the donut, on by default is because once you use the burst, it does like it does a burst of damage, and I want to use it at like strategic points, not just some random spot when I'm teleporting. Not that it like ultimately matters, but if I could min-max a little bit, I'm going to do that. Also, I don't actually need the extra 3 AP 2 DP from the Bell's Heart. I heard that Afu Arus can drop the compass piece, but it's like a random one. But yeah, guys, tomorrow actually is when the patch drops. I don't know when this video is coming out, but make sure to do the 1 AP or the 1 AP 2 DP quest and get your Tungrad accessories in and your yellow accessories for the DP one. You guys had like 3 weeks, so if you don't get on day 1, that's on you. I kind of hate how these watchtowers like spawn enemies into the ground. It actually sucks. Sometimes I have to like literally stop for it. Sometimes enemies will just spawn in the ground. My pet's on agile. Okay, they are. Oh boy. Maybe I'll get an Elton piece from the enemies here one day. Oh boy. Another Tungi. You know, I'm actually thinking after things settle down, I might just start enhancing those accessories that I get. Like, yeah, I could sell it for silver, but if I can make like a tet, I have enough 100 stacks these days that I could probably make, if I get tries, I could just make it into a tet in theory and profit. So I guess we could start saving them. You know what? That would have been super nice to go back to back, like Black Shard, Tongue necklace. That would have been nice. Of course, it's a double red. Feels bad. I will say though, most people that I meet here, like, are pretty chill, so that's always nice. I don't really duel for spot much because, like, in Hystria, as you guys know, it's a little bit different. If you die here, you kind of have to tier, so no one really just flags on you, which is a nice thing. I don't really get too many duel for spots. I don't think many people are here just in general, like, surprisingly. You would think there's a lot more people. So I see a lot of people here, but it's, like, there's multiple rotations. And I guess depending what you're going for. So far we have probably made at least like 200 mil. That's pretty nice in 15 minutes. Donuts going out after I pull these. Like I get to roleplay as a sage. I do that. I actually have my sage tagged. I really enjoy sage. I just need to get more skill points and stuff. Get to 61, get some more skill points. I don't know what the best pull for this one is. Like, do I bring them all to middle or up? I have no idea. One day it's just going to be like, you have gotten an upgraded compass piece, Elton, not Vodkin. I wish you could trade Vodkin pieces for an Elton one. Like, it obviously wouldn't be 1-to-1 because that would be too easy. But I don't know, like, light at the end of the tunnel, maybe trade like 20 of them for one, Elton. That still means you have to put in a bunch of hours, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. That's actually a lot of stuff I wanted. If there's any quality of life things in this game, it's mostly, I don't expect things to be like handed out or to be easy to get. I still think you should grind for it. However, I do think there should be a guarantee, even if that guarantee is super high and to the point where the average is you will get it eventually by grinding, like you'll get it faster, but just a guarantee would be nice. Minute till donut reuse. This is actually a very good spot. This pull in particular is a very good one to use the donut burst. Ooh, cutting it kind of close on the respawn. You guys have the chat on, like when something gets listed, you know how it tells you the price, right? I just like started looking at the Try God Eye stuff. My god, the price is so low. I actually don't think going for God Eye is, well, it's never really been worth it, and math has proven that even since day one. But man, like now is even worse to get it to the point where you should probably not do that. I used the donut on the other room. I remember like the first week, the Try God Eye was like 40 billion or something. And now it's not, like 28 or less. Black shard one time. The Tonko noise, it's kind of weird actually. Every time I kill an Elton, I'm just like, Pompous one time. Yeet. I don't want to be like the next Reddit meme and get 40 vodka pieces before Nelton. Please don't let that be me. I mean, honestly, I don't want that to happen to anyone, but man. The trick to Dark Knights is always like, if you're going from pack to pack, try to airstrike it. That way you get from point A to B quicker, or dash. It'll increase your trash loot significantly. Ideally, you want to hit a target with the airstrike, but just using it from point A to B is sufficient. Who needs gear when you're grinding Hystria, right? 309 bracket? What's that? We don't need that. I kind of wonder what the minimum for a Hystria like actually is to be efficient. I think back in the day, people would grind Hystria and say like 261 and up was, you know, comfortable grind. So I assume like with everything now, yeah, 260 is probably still the same. Though, like, if you are 260, unironically trying to go for, like, gains, Hystria is probably a better spot, like 260, 270 area. Better XP. More money, most likely, on average. If you're at Hystria, you're here for, like, one thing, and you know it. That is so cool, actually. You get to be a mini sage. God, stop giving me massive pure magics. I'll need them. The game values a massive pure magic at like 10 mil or something. Remember when we had the Christmas night vendor thing and people were buying like 10 of them from the shop for like 10 or 100 mil? I was like, oh my god, if I could sell masses to people just on the central market, I would sell them for like 5. Getting 3 red shards in a row. It's a fun game. No black shards. This pull right here is where I got 2 of my 3 bodkin pieces from that bodkin right there. This one. And every time I get baited because there's a 2 card there. It's like, oh, is it an Elton? Is it a bodkin? I'm going back to kill one of them just to let things respawn fully. I'm over clearing. Got 21 ancient scrolls so far in 30 minutes. Not bad. We're hitting just about average. And this is where I got the 3rd one, that pull, 3rd bodkin piece. I only know that because I got excited every single time and then disappointed 2 seconds later. Also, I heard that you can't run group scrolls, like you can't let people leech off these anymore. Is that true? I noticed if it is, I probably read it in the patch notes, but like I've never run it in a group since like 2018. And that goes for relics and the venomous fangs from Olins and stuff. Or is it just that you can't run the 10 scrolls? I don't know if you could do individuals. Capra stone. I'm actually very close to enough Capra stones to get C17 in my shoes, so that will give me a nice 1 DP. And then tomorrow's patch we get another one where 1 AP 2 DP. Either way, we're getting it. It doesn't matter the cost. I feel like it might be better to like get those, aggro them, and pull it to this pack. the real money from Hystria comes in from running the ancient scrolls and then selling the memfrags. You consider that, or obviously using it. But I think, so on average you get 6 to 7 memfrags per scroll, right? And so that's 21 mil per scroll. Or if you sell them, like 11 mil. So you get like 10 mil per extra. And if I get like 40 to 50, that's 8. So that's like an extra 80 to 100 mil by just running it on top of the other loot. So yeah, like where the money comes in. I have a feeling Aakman nowadays, it's like, it's not terrible silver, but Hystria has always been significantly more. Was that pull better? I mean, I don't know. Got in 27 scrolls. Comp this one time. If I get to Elton in the next 25 minutes before my tent buff runs out, we'll buy $100 in pearls. I hate how that baits me every time I see the disintegrating corpse. When will this Hystria grind end? Feels bad. Actually, like, it's very calming grinding here. It's pretty peaceful. I have very little risk of ripping. Also, I don't know what happened, but Capris on the market has been on order a lot. I wonder what people are doing. Oh boy. Another Elton. I've definitely had my fair share of hours here with no rare drops. I would consider even 3 red shards very lucky. Even if I didn't get any necklaces, getting like 1 shard an hour, no matter what color it actually is considered good. What would be nice is another black shard, though. I actually have to look up later how frequent do people get vodkin pieces. Like, what's the hour difference? You get one every like 30 hours, 40 versus 300 for an elfin. I'm gonna miss this donut when it runs out of durability charges. I'm gonna keep it though. By the way, if you guys haven't already checked out the week 2 update video, I'd recommend doing it. Showcased what kind of gains we made, progress we're at for each week, and I guess in a nutshell, we're making about like 10 to 15 bill a week, which is on average 2 bill a day. I wouldn't say that's a lot, but It's helping me get to my goal faster. I've always treated this game like it's not a race. After you realize you don't compare gear and stuff with your friends and who could race to like 700 gear score first, the game becomes a lot more fun. All it takes is one person to get really good RNG and you're literally months behind people. So it's not a race. Have fun with the game and you'll have more fun with the game. Like if you ask a lot of big streamers and stuff, most of the time they don't actually care about their loot. Obviously it's important to know, but like if they get 500 or 100 less loot an hour, it's not even a big deal. Every time that Tonko does a drill noise, I think like my computer is about to blow up. Sounds like it. One day, maybe that one will give me the Elton piece. "30 seconds till donut burst." One thing I've noticed is, you know, those 2-car ball moles things? Those are the ones that drop shards a lot, like red or black ones. The straight drops are higher from like the Eltons and the big ones. Shards are from the smaller ones. That's just my observation from grinding here literally a few hundred hours. Holy. I love when the Elton's standing on the worst spot possible. 33 Capris so far, and 37 scrolls. 45 minutes. Don't mind the trash loot. It's not good. 10,000 trash loot is 150 mil. Not great. We'll calculate everything afterwards. I think we're looking at maybe 600 mil hour without Agris, which is I consider pretty good. I think without Agris, averaging maybe like 300-400 mil is pretty good. With Agris, 600 is average. Remember back in the day when you grinded Hystria and it didn't, like the sealed magic crystals weren't a thing? You would get the black magic armors and weapon ones, I think. Me too. I had a lot of them. How much trash loot is considered good for an hour here without Agris? Like, I'd like to think my clear speed is pretty decent here, even on a DK level. L10 piece right here, let's go. Nope. When I saw something pop up though, I got kind of excited for a very split second. Okay, 8 minutes left of this hour. Oof. Hard lag spike. Black Shard or one more tongue grad would be pretty sweet to wrap up this hour. Or you know a compass, and then you don't have to be here anymore. Well, we're still going to be in the desert. We're just going to be at Aakman, not Hystria. Ah, 5 minutes, we might be able to get 300 more trash loot. Bring yourselves to a clean 11,000. This hour did go by pretty quickly, actually. It didn't feel like an hour at all. Very comfy grinding here, even though it's supposed to be intense. Over the past few years, I've never really grinded like the best in slot places. Like, I know I could do hex and stuff for most money, but I'd rather just grind comfy spots, not worry about crystal loss or anything, and stuff that isn't like super contested where I'd have to duel for a spot. I could just grind and make an average silver per hour and just like watch a movie on the side when I'm not recording. It's good enough for me. Let's do another 5 minutes, and because I want to use the donut buff again. Okay, so we'll do 5 minutes. Once the donut runs out, we're done. Cut that one real close. Pretty good. How much longer am I gonna have to be in Hystria for? All right, 1 minute left. Whenever you see the circle buff go out, done. Sadly, we're gonna have to do more hours in Hystria jail. Feels bad. Honestly, I don't really mind it. I just kind of, you know, hate that it's out in the middle of nowhere. All right, we're done. Okay, so let's see. Let's refill our scrolls. Got about 1664 loot scrolls left. What the heck? Melt. If that gave me a compass, I would have actually been amazed. Let me turn off my pets. Okay, so let's calculate. How much did we make? We have 9 charges of the donut left. So we got 2 Tungrad necklaces. Cool. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows plus 1. That's 49 scrolls. Okay. The 49 scrolls is... Let's calculate this. $124 mil. However, if you run them, that's about an extra 100 mil. So we'll count this price, market price, but if you run it, it's an extra 100 basically on average. So 124. And then we got 45 Capra stones, which I believe is like, we don't sell these, but 135. So that's like 260. And then we got about 160 blackstones. That's like 20, maybe like 30 mil. So that's basically like 300 mil. And then we got 2 Tungrad necklaces, which I would consider that extra lucky. And if we were to sell these, how much would it be? 280. So yeah, around 280. So that's 580 plus 12,000 trash loot. That's 130 mil, I believe. That's like 700 mil. And then I don't really count red shards because they don't really sell, or they might sell, but you kind of just save them. So yeah, about like 700 mil, no Agris. The earrings definitely carried that. So if we take out that, that's about like 500. Pretty standard. But with that said, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Maybe this donut helped. I don't know, but we only have 9 charges or durability left on it, so feels bad. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic day.